Hi, my name is Rayshawn Bratcher, and I've come to you today to tell you about the differences between pagan and Wiccan. When you think of magic, what is the first thing that comes to mind? For most, it's, casting fireballs or controlling the elements that is shown in most media to this day, such as your Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Harry Potter. What if I told you magic isn't actually like that? Magic is more active but passive at the same time. Paganism and Wiccan are two religions that practice magic, such as, well, health magic, dream magic, and other forms of magic. Today, with this speech, I hope to further better your understanding and disregard any of the misconceptions that come with these two religions and show you why they're so massively popular to this day. Let's start with paganism. Pagans believe that nature is very sacred and the cycle of life is key to the spiritual self, going from birth to growth to death. Most pagans believe in the form of reincarnation, which is the term used as once a body or soul dies, they will reincarnate or turn into a brand new life within their next life. Pagans don't have a set pantheon or deity that they worship, with many witches and other practitioners believing in multiple pantheons ranging from Norse, Celtic, to Greek and Roman, and even Christianity. They use many tools such as crystals, tarot card decks, wands, and even other forms to help them with their divination or their practice of work. Wicca, on the other hand, also believes in nature being very sacred and the cycle of life is key. But Wiccans do believe in two deities, the Mother Goddess and the Horn God. The Mother Goddess represents the feminine energy that is in with everyone, which gives them the reason why they act motherly towards children, baby animals, and things such as that. And she is very over the moon. The Horn God, on the other hand, represents the masculine energy that is in with everyone, the energy that is used for hard working labor, and he is over the sun. Multiple Wiccans and pagans do believe in reincarnation, but Wiccans also believe in something called the Summerland. The Summerland is the equivalent of Christianity's heaven or the normal people's purgatory. A group of witches in the Wiccan religion is called a coven, where a group of witches come together and practice their magic. Or a Wiccan can still be in solidarity and practice by themselves. Like the pagans, they do use tarot cards and other forms of divination, including wands, altars, and crystals. Now let's talk about the rules that are in each religion. Pagans don't have a set rule or a set commandment like other religions such as Christianity or even Wiccan. Their rules are more loosely based on who they believe in and their personal beliefs and morals. Their beliefs and rule set depends on the deity, their field of work, their shadow work, which is the term used in pagan religion to further better yourself, coming very face to face with both the side that you want people to see and the side that you actively hide from both yourself and society. Shadow work forces you to come to terms with who you are as a person and better yourself. And they also is part of the pantheon, being the rules, that is. The rules can vary from each pantheon being very volatile and passionate about their connections to their deities, which can cause some misconceptions within the pagan community. Wicca, on the other hand, do have a set commandment. All Wiccans follow something that is called the Wiccan Rede, which to be simplified is, do what ye will, yet ye harm none. The Wiccan Rede is made very specifically, which gives the practitioner or witch freedom over what they do as long as they harm none, meaning do not cause harm to themselves, other people, other animals, and they still have to follow the laws that are set in their land, which outlaws other misconceptions that have been brought to the Wiccan community, being satanic sacrifices, pedophilia, and rape, which is goes against what the Wiccan Weed states. Wiccans also follow something called the threefold law. The threefold law is our conception or cognitive response to what we call karma, meaning whatever a believer of the Wiccan religion does, it will come around them 3 times as good or as bad depending on what they did. An example is if a witch that believes in Wicca donates to charity, that is a good thing, and it will come around to them threefold. As you can see, paganism and Wiccan are very two similar religions, and they are very popular amongst today's media, both because of the growth of this normalization in society on pop culture and media, such as Marvel Comics and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, with Marvel's Comics having one of their very own superheroes being named Wicca after the religion that is very active and very pro today. They are very similar, but with a lot of key differences, mostly based in the rule set, their values, and what they do in their practice. Both religions are very popular amongst trauma victims that have been traumatized or suffering from mental illness such as PTSD and depression, and is also very popular within LGBT safe spaces. You can find a lot of information on paganism and Wiccan on the internet and a lot of social media because it has been normalized to the point where it's mostly acceptable to talk about it out in the open, not like how it was back in the day with the Salem witch trials going on and the very vast and powerful imperialism of Christianity sweeping across the nation. With this speech, I hope that I have bettered your understanding in both of these religions and cleared up any misconceptions that you have possibly heard from another mouth or an ignorant person.